Welcome to the Gozooko Shipping Setup tutorial. We'll start out at the admin homepage. We go over to the navigation bar, down to Modules, click on Modules, click on Shipping, and now we can see all the shipping modules available to us. Since many of our customers use drop shippers, we'll go ahead and use vendor drop shipping as a shipping module example. Click on Dropship Module, and you'll see it highlights. Now click Install. Now to make changes to that module, click Edit. We'll go through each line here. Enable vendor dropship method will mark as true, which means yes, we want it enabled. Enable class 1 shipping, it's marked as true, so that means it's enabled. Shipping class 1 name, currently it says ground or equivalent. This is what your customer will see. You can change it to anything you like. We're going to go ahead and leave it. Shipping class 1 vendor option. This is used on some occasions if our customer wants to recoup a particular shipping cost, but most of our customers don't use it. You can see the formula here. If you'd like to try it out, go ahead and put in different formulas and see if it comes up with the calculation that you're looking for to recoup your shipping cost. Shipping class 1 mode is the more common one that is used, mostly with price versus weight. So we'll go ahead and choose price. You can see here an example formula. $25 is $5.50 in shipping, and $50 and over is $8.50 in shipping. So we'll use something like that. $25 is $6 in shipping, and $50 is $10 in shipping, and $75 is $13 in shipping. I'll make sure I don't have a space in there just for good measure. Now you can take this out as far as you like. It's up to you. Let's go on to enable class 2 shipping. We're going to mark that as true. Now you can not mark it. You can mark it as false if you like, if you only want to have one shipping method, and that's fine. Here we're going to have two. Second day or equivalent is going to be our second one. We're not going to use the class 2 vendor option. We're going to blank that out. And then we're going to go ahead and do shipping class 2. We're going to do it by price. And we're going to do something similar to what we had above. So we're going to do $25. Now this is second day, and we originally had for ground or equivalent, we had $6. So we're going to go ahead and move that up to $15 for second day. And then for $50 or above, we're going to make it $25. And then for $75 and above, we'll make it $35. Now this can be anything you want. I'm just using this as an example. So you can change it and modify it as you wish. Of course, the lower shipping cost, the more likely customers are going to purchase from you. Many of our customers figure the shipping cost into their actual product so that they increase the cost of the product a little bit to compensate for that shipping. But that's entirely up to you and how you run your business. Currently here, the enabled class 3 shipping is enabled. This is next day. Don't wish to use this particular one, so we're going to mark this as false. So we won't be using next day in this example. But if you wanted to, you can just mark it true and then modify this as you wish. If I was going to use it, I would make it price. I definitely wouldn't be using the vendor option. That's my preference. And then I would fill this out accordingly. If you wanted to add in handling fees, you could do that here. Typically, most of our customers don't. If you wanted to charge tax on shipping, that would be done here. If there was a particular shipping method for a zone, you would mark that here as well. And then you could mark this in which order you wanted it to display if you had multiple shipping methods. Typically it's 0. Then we click Update, and it's all updated. Now if you want to edit it again, just simply click edit, and there you go, and you can get in there and change anything you want. As you can see here, this is now enabled. That's what the 0 is for. If we had multiple modules enabled, you could mark it 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's the order they would come up on the shipping page presented to the customer. Typically though, you only need one enabled if you're going to do vendor drop shipping, which should only be vendor drop shipping. Some customers have USPS, and some have UPS, and then they like FedEx as well. That's if they want to give them multiple choices for those particular vendors. Those customers usually have much more understanding of their actual weights for each of their products that they're shipping, and their boxing methods, and so on and so forth. But if you don't have that level of detail and it's not in your system, your shipping costs will vary widely, meaning they could be too high or possibly too low. So be careful at what you do there, and always test out what you've enabled. This concludes our tutorial.